going on, guys? Hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to Best Android Setups. This is episode number 13. We have some really nice setups to take a look at, but of course, let's go ahead and start out with our usual candid update. As of the recording of this video, we are standing at 8,963 members, so just over 30 members away from 9,000. And if you guys don't already know, at 10,000 members, I will be giving away something really nice, maybe a PS4 Pro, Xbox One S. We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it on Twitter, but make sure you head down to the description, download the Candid application, search up the Best Android Setups group, and become part of an awesome Android setup community. But other than that, let's go ahead and take a look at this week's setups. All right, so this wasn't necessarily a setup submission, but it's just a screenshot sent in to us from Ben, letting us know that this was post number 10,000 on the Best Android Setups group on the Candid application. Congratulations, Ben. All right, so our first setup comes to us from Justin. We've got Nova Launcher Prime with grid size of 11:7. The icon size has been set to 80%. We do have the Ango icon pack, and for that fingerprint icon on the bottom right, that can be found in the Retro Rica icon pack. All of these widgets have been self-made, and if you guys would like to get your hands on them, Justin has kindly included them in his submission email, along with the wallpaper. So if you're interested in those widgets and the wallpaper, they will be listed in the description below. All right, so we only have one screenshot to take a look at here, but this is pretty much all we need. Starting from the bottom, I do like this widget that you've got down here. You do have the time, and then you also have your date, and then you also have "Hello Justin" written there. That's really nice. And you have that fingerprint icon there. It adds some diversity to the setup. I'm guessing that gets you to your app drawer. That's usually what people do. Moving on up, we do have a grid of icons using the Ango icon pack. I like the colors in that icon pack. It's a good one. And then right above that, we do have the battery percentage. That's a nice look right there. You've also hidden your status bar. No icon label, so thumbs up for that. Nonetheless, this is a very nice setup. I like how the colors mix. Very good job. I like this one. All right, so our next setup comes to us from Nilesh. I hope I pronounced your name properly. We are looking at Nova Launcher Prime with a grid size of 7:10. We have OSHA for Zuper. That is a favorite of mine. We do have two icon packs. We've got the Pixel icon pack and the Min icon white. And the wallpaper is from Kudo Wallpapers. All right, so again, we do have one screenshot. I do like how you've set everything up here. Normally, people will tend to put their big widgets at the top of their screen and have icons right below that. But this time, you decided to go with the big widget at the bottom of your screen. So I do like that. It's just something different. And I have to say that this wallpaper works very, very well with the way you have everything set up. It's a bit of a different approach to the whole setup, but it's not so different in that it's weird or anything. It's just different. I like it. And then you have a Google icon up there. I'm guessing that's a folder and an app combination, so that's kind of cool, just chilling up there by itself. And then you have a Google Assistant circular icon there in your widget. Then right below that, you have 5 icons, just basic stuff: dialer, camera, messaging, gallery, music. So yeah, this is a very basic setup, but I do like it. It caught my eye. And it's just a chill everyday setup. Nice job on this one. All right, so our next setup comes to us from Shahzad. We are looking at Nova Launcher. Unfortunately, we do not have a grid size, but that's okay. We're looking at the Light Zuper widget pack, the Acorn icon pack, and unfortunately, we do not have a link to this wallpaper and we don't know where it came from. All right, so we do have two screenshots to look at. The first one here, it's very, very basic home screen. The thing that jumps out to me the most is definitely that wallpaper. Unfortunately, we don't have access to it. Again, if any of you guys out there know where this wallpaper came from, it'd be great if you could share it with us. This is a great selection, especially when you've got this type of icon pack. It's a very colorful icon pack, and it's great that you went with something simple for the wallpaper. I also like your widget choice. It blends in very, very well here with both the wallpaper because of the color, and then the white and black also match perfectly with a little fingerprint icon at the bottom there. So great choice there. Moving on to your next home screen, I really like what you've got going on here. I've been seeing more of these sectioned off areas on different home screens a lot more often, and I actually have something like this running on my Pixel as well. And I like how you've written out applications as opposed to apps. It just seems more classy. The font there is really nice as well. And I also notice you have your battery percentage down there. That's a nice touch because you obviously have hidden your status bar. And then just a grid of icons here, unlabeled icons. And other than that, this is a really nice setup. It's just very chill, but I like how the colors pop out when separating from the background. It's a very, very nice choice of pretty much everything you've got going on here. It's a very classy look. I do like it, so great job on your setup. All right, so our next setup comes to us from Alex. We're looking at Nova Launcher with a grid size of 8:5. We have the Glyph icon pack. And if you guys would like access to this wallpaper, it will be listed down below in the description. Okay, so I'm really digging the cartoon look here with this setup. I love the choice of icon pack. It's just something different, you know? It's not clean and minimalistic. It's more punchy and vibrant in your face with the thick outlines and the bright colors. I do like that, very cartoon-like. I really, really like that. Can't express that enough. And then your choice of widget up top there. While I probably would have gotten something different myself, I do like the way that it blends in here, again, with the thick outlines of the icons. And then I do like the widget down below there. You do have an integrated search bar. That's kind of cool. Moving on to your next screenshot, you have it labeled other apps, which is cool. cool. And then an enclosed grid of icons. Again, I can't get over these icons. I really like the way these look. I'm gonna have to try this icon pack out myself. And then moving on to your third screenshot, you have the Showly widget to help you keep track of your favorite TV shows, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna have to check this out, even though I don't really have time to keep up with TV shows nowadays. But overall, I really like this setup. It stood out to me because of these icons. And yeah, I'm gonna have to try this out. This looks really cool. Great job. All right, so second to last, we do have a member of the Best Android Setups Hall of Fame making a return, Shazin. This guy just keeps on blazing the trails of KLWP, and this one, he says, is heavily inspired by the iOS 10 lock screen. All right, so if you guys are interested in the icon pack that he is using the Delta icon pack, which is also another favorite of mine. And he also included a short video clip on how it looks when you're swiping in this setup. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that right now. Pretty clean. So yes, this has been heavily inspired by the iOS 10 lock screen. It's also known as the widget page or something like that, something on the iPhone. It's not just the lock screen, it's also on the home screen as well. Personally, I would have changed the font of the clock. That's just me. There's nothing wrong with this one. But in all honesty, this actually looks cleaner and better than the one on iOS. I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks really, really nice. But I really wanna ask you guys out there, how do you feel having the look of iOS on an Android device? You know, I shouldn't even be talking because I made like 4 or 5 videos showing you guys how to make Android look like iOS. It's almost January, so I'm gonna have to show you guys how to do that again, aren't I? Oh boy. But anyway, great job on your setup, Shazin, as always. This one is definitely very interesting. All right, so our last setup comes to us from Harsh. We're looking at Nova Launcher Prime with a grid size of 8x7. If you guys would like access to this wallpaper, it will be listed down below in the description. Thank you for including that in your submission email. And the icon pack is the Simpacts icon pack. Definitely a favorite. Okay, so for those of you that actually have the time and the patience to deal with KLWP, I applaud you. I really wish I had the time to do that myself, and I've pretty much been saying that in every episode now. But I really like this setup, and in your email, you stated that this one is called Everest. You've actually named your setup. I love it when people do that. It just makes it more personal, more unique. I definitely like this one. So the Simpacts icon pack, excellent choice. I like your status bar as well. The wallpaper is very unique as well. It looks like somebody's taking an escalator or a staircase up to the top of the mountain or something like that. And then I do like the time widget up top there. You've got your date there as well. Okay, so I want you guys to take a close look at the desktop page indicator. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the leftmost home screen. As you can see, it went from a square to a circle, and that's a really nice touch. So taking a look at this screenshot here, we've got what looks like a music area going on here. So we have what's playing in the middle, then we have some controls there at the bottom. So that looks really cool. Not too much to look at on this one, but on our rightmost, we do have the weather here in the middle, and then we have a quote of the day there at the bottom. That looks really cool. And then our desktop page indicator has changed to a diamond. Taking a look at this quote here, it says, "He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life." Ooh, so deep. All right, so that pretty much does it for this setup. These KLWP setups are really awesome. Great job on your setup, Harsh. And for those of you that actually want to get this setup on your home screen, Harsh has included the KLW preset in the submission email. So I will also list that down below in the description if you would like to try it out yourself. All right, so that pretty much does it for Best Android Setups, episode number 13. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed these setups. If you did enjoy this video, feel free to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that link down below to download the Candid application, join the group, and we'll be giving something away really soon, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to follow me over on Twitter at EasyTech231 for all things, not only my channel, but all things Best Android Setups. And yeah, that pretty much does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I'm repeating myself, so forget that. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.